Looking back now at what you went through and what you had to encounter in school, how bad did it get? Can you recap it? Can you put it into words how physical it got?
Well, I don't know if anyone's seen the photographs that all the celebs have done, but my particular photograph it's pretty hardcore, you know. Like, you know, that I've had the black eyes and the busted lip, and you know, kind of, I got properly beaten up a few times. Also, there was kind of more slow burning daily kind of, you know, not every single day, and I definitely say there's people that will have had, the people that will have been and are getting bullied a lot more and worse than I did, but at the same time I definitely got my fair share, you know, and I definitely know what it feels like to be bullied. Like, I can say that now without any kind of, you know, without any doubt. I definitely got bullied in school for sure, you know.
So the poster is a pretty accurate visualization of what you would have experienced.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like, obviously the makeup artist didn't see me, you know, when it happened to me or whatever, but you know, I definitely got, you know, the head kicked me quite a few times, you know.
And it's there in the background, you say, even now?
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, you know, it's such a, I don't know how to describe, and people that will have been sort of beaten up or whatever will know, but it's such an alien thing to, like, for someone to be punching you in the face. It's a very traumatic experience. It's kind of, for me personally, I will never forget it, because it was such a, and the thing is, it stays with me, because you might get into a certain situation where you could be walking home from a pub and obviously who knows what might happen, and you just, all of a sudden, that possibility and that fear comes back in, and then you start getting maybe a flashback, and it you know, my point is, it's definitely still there. I mean, I don't think about it every day, but there's moments where it just, all of a sudden you get a little flashback and you're almost there again in the moment, and it's pretty, yeah, it's not nice, you know. I think for me, it's more about the kids that are going through it right now at the moment. That's where my passion's at. The idea of stopping, you know, prevention, you know.
You didn't talk to anyone, you didn't sort of speak up, you didn't confront your bullies, you know. Obviously the message you're trying to get across now is talk to someone.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in the end, my family definitely noticed there was something wrong with me. I became very withdrawn. I used to just be in my room all the time, and you know, when my family did find out, they were disgusted, and you know, but I didn't really do anything about it, and I allowed it to happen. I didn't have I don't know, I wasn't one of those people. If someone said something to me, you know, called me a name or whatever, I literally just would have went red in the face and looked at the floor, you know. Someone else might turn around and go, you know, shut the whatever, you know, shut up or whatever. For me, I just didn't have that chip in me, the kind of self-defense one. I didn't have that chip in me because I grew up in the countryside, and you know, this kind of things didn't happen. I used to run around the fields with my cousins. I was happy as Larry, you know. So obviously all of a sudden I changed from that situation and environment into, you know, went to the town to an all boys school, and kind of everything changed, you know. It was a different environment. I probably wasn't socially equipped to kind of stand around, you know, in a classroom of lads and join in on the kind of, you know, the banter or whatever. You know, so I didn't say anything because I was too scared to. I don't know, I didn't know what to do, so I just kept it all inside. You know, I think that's what a lot of people do.
And would you push people to, or recommend that people would seek some help?
Absolutely. I think, you know, in any situation, one lesson in life I've learned is that unless you do something or change something, then nothing will change about the situation you're in. So you have to actually, you know, make a move, you know. And I think, you know, whether it's getting in touch with ISPCC and calling the number, which is 1800 666677. There's a special bullying one set up at the moment, and that's a fantastic start, for instance. You know, I think you'd be surprised at how little power the bully has and how much power your parents or a teacher does actually have. In the situation, I remember feeling that the bully had all the power, and I was afraid that even if I did tell my parents or, you know, a teacher, that the bully would still, like, you know, get me or whatever. But I think you'd be surprised at how little power the bully has, and if you do tell your parents or teacher, that it will end up stopping, you know.